Get out! Get out!
No!
I don't want you here. I'm gonna shut the door.
I don't wanna.
Oh, get out! There we go.
Oh,
Door's open.
we could do that.
Alright. Alright, don't forget to take that out.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Funny.
Alright.
Hmm.
How are we gonna start this? How'd you start off this time?
Okay.
And I'll interject a little bit.
Just
one.
Hola, amigos. ¿Cómo está usted? It's me and Chris from
Clueless Gaming.
Clueless Gaming. Just thinking Forever Gaming. And me, Divineshadow. And today we are going to be showing you Feed the Beast and Wrenches. And yeah, I don't know. Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna work on all these engines. There's so many lovely engines you can use in Feed the Beast that we're gonna figure out how to do it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you a tour. We built you a nice little area to check out all these engines, and we're gonna talk about them. And we're gonna start off with Divineshadow talking about
the Buildcraft Redstone engine. And so the Redstone engine, as indicated, uses just redstone for power, and I have a pump here just because some of the engines won't work unless they have something to power. And the redstone engine won't actually put out any Minecraft joules, which is like a Buildcraft power or for engines. And you make this by 2 wooden gears, a piston, glass, and 3 planks. It doesn't matter what kind of planks, just planks. And next we have the Sterling engine, which can take sticks, which I don't have sticks up there, which burn for 5 seconds, saplings, wood planks, which are the same thing, and they burn for 15 seconds, coal and charcoal burn for 1 minute and 20 seconds, and lava buckets burn for 16 minutes and 40 seconds. That's ridiculous. And right now I have it in coal in there, and as you can see, it's a little bit faster than the redstone engine. And this requires... Whoops, I just broke it. Or he just broke it. No big deal. It requires stone gears, a piston, and cobblestone.
And if he takes that, he can put it right back in, and we can continue on.
Oops.
Sometimes having a knucklehead for a patriot is not good.
All right. So we'll cut that out. We'll cut that out. And so next we have a combustion engine, which requires coolant, otherwise it'll blow up and kind of mess all your stuff up, which isn't always the greatest thing. But with lava, it'll put out 1 Minecraft joule per tick. With oil, it'll put out 2 Minecraft joules per tick. And with fuel, it'll put out 5 Minecraft joules per tick, which is pretty good. But right now, I've got lava in there.
And remember, if you overheat these, they blow up.
And that... It's like a 3-block explosion. It's not that big, but if you link these together, it'll cause a chain reaction, and that's really terrible. But as you can see, it's faster than the Sterling engine by quite a bit. So that's all for Buildcraft engines. Now moving on to forestry. This is the biogas engine. Oh god, you're in my head, or I'm in your head.
Got in my head.
This at the moment has biomass in it and lava, and this engine requires lava at startup because it has to reach a certain minimum temperature before it will start working. So it can take biomass for 5 Minecraft joules per tick for 10,000 ticks, and then seed oil for 3, and then 10,000 ticks, milk for 1 for 40,000 ticks, and then liquid honey and for 1 for 10,000 ticks, and then water 1 Minecraft joule per tick for 1,000 ticks, but it needs lava constantly.
What? Oh, okay, got it.
Yep. So these ones only need it for startup. So then you make this with bronze gears, and then a piston and glass, and then 3 bronze ingots. Okay.
All right.
So now, probably one of my personally favorite engines, just because they're so awesome. It's the peat-fired engine, which was put out 1 Minecraft joule per tick for 5,000 ticks. These are kind of like the everyday, like if you have just something that needs Buildcraft power, these are what I would suggest using, because they're easy to use and pretty easy to make. Because as you can see, it's just 2 copper gears, a piston, glass, and then 3 copper ingots. And you can leave these running and they won't blow up. However, they do have an ash slot, but like for every 2 peat it'll have 1.5 ash or something like that. But pretty much you can leave these running all day and they won't run out. It's amazing.
They put out a steady amount of energy, and they don't blow up. And if you build yourself a peat farm, you can actually automate these where they'll get their own peat and everything will go really well. And if you want us to show you that on another one, we'll be happy to as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the stuff I'm looking at right now, we can that'll be in the next video. That little engine stuff over there,
that's the little engine that because it could get done and it keeps on going.
Yeah, these are awesome. With the bituminous, this peat, blah, yeah.
Hey, you almost said it right.
Yeah, I know. I can't ever say these right, but yeah, that 6,000 ticks, 2 Minecraft joules per tick, and yeah, you get the point. And moving on to the electrical engine, which is my second favorite, requires a source of industrial craft power, which is EU, and then can be linked from any side of it. It needs redstone current like all the rest, and then if you turn this on, it'll take 6 EU and convert it to 2 Minecraft joules per tick and can accept any voltage and can be upgraded, which these things upgraded are pretty sweet. But that requires 2 tin gears, a piston, glass, and 2 or 3 tin ingots. Yeah. And now I'll toss it over to Chris.
All right.
We'll have fun with these.
He took all the easy ones, and he gave me the ones that nobody ever uses. But I learned a little bit about this. This first one is actually a pretty easy one to do, and it's a magmatic engine. This is from Thermal Expansion, and what the magmatic engine does is you fill it up with lava, of course, and it'll run, and it puts out up to 4 Minecraft joules per tick. How it works is as it starts, as you put in the bucket, it starts off really slow, and as it gets warm and warmer and warmer, it goes ahead and starts to work. Well, it's supposed to work. And if it doesn't work, you have to hit it with a wrench to get it to start working. Except you're not supposed to hit it like that. You're supposed to hit it with the other side of the wrench. And he just took that gear and took everything out too before I got to explain it how to make it. So, but
whoops.
That's okay.
Well, I showed it on my screen, so I guess they're gonna have to come visit my channel.
Yeah, I'll show them a different way because we're smart like this. So I'll show you real quick over here how to make it. So look over here. If you look over here,
I don't know why this isn't working.
You take a tin gear, a piston, a redstone transmission coil, and 3 tin ingots to make the magmatic engine. Really simple to do. That's how you do it. You have to type it in. I didn't type anything through.
That's okay. I'm going to try something really quickly to see if I can get this one to work. Let's see. Real professional, guys. I know. Oh, turn on. On. Hey.
You do it.
I did. All right. So I don't suggest using these. They're really bad. Yeah, I don't really like thermal expansion stuff.
It's not putting anything out.
Yep. All right. Yep. Not putting out like my ex-girlfriend. No.
But anytime these engines supposedly stop working, you're supposed to whack them with a wrench. And here's a crescent hammer, actually. And as you see, here's a crescent hammer. It works on any of these thermal expansion ones. This guy has a sense of humor. You know, it's just like an old Ford. Give it a good swat with a hammer, and it'll work again. All right,
or your kids.
No, or your kid. No, well, sometimes. This is a thermal expansion steam engine. It's fired up with wood and wood only. You can add, of course, any of these wood items in here. It will not take wooden tools. So if you're looking at pitching your wooden tools you got when you started up away, it won't take those. But 5 seconds for a stick and a sapling, and 15 seconds for a plank or a regular log. So I don't know why anybody would ever use a regular log when you can break a regular log down into 4 of these and burn it for a full minute, but whatever.
Intelligence? I don't know.
Alright, how these are made is you go ahead and you take 2 copper gears, a piston, a redstone transmission coil, and 3 copper ingots, and he just showed us how it's working. This one's actually worked. Damn me.
You break it again. Come on. Ugh.
I gotta remember
every time.
Every time. I do it on purpose, you know that, right?
No. That's a redstone engine.
That's a redstone engine. How? Wow. Why did I bring redstone engines? That was your job. There we go. And you just throw in some wood in there and turn it on. Please. Thank you, assistant.
Oh.
And it doesn't work.
Make me do all the work.
Why does
I
don't know.
I got it. I got this. I got this. It doesn't like that kind of wood.
Doesn't like jungle wood? Doesn't like oak wood.
Wait, does it require something over here?
No, it doesn't require anything over there. We had this work. Whack it with it. Let me hit it with a wrench. Nah, fuck it.
Alright, so apparently according to Chris, the thermal expansion engines are just not very good. Not at all.
I'm gonna make this work as the last thing you do.
Alright, well I'll move on and explain this, I guess.
No, I'll be right there. Hold on, because that's the one I really want to talk about. The next ones are the ones I really want to talk about. I kind of.
Alright, actually, well he's fixing this. We have an emerald sword there, and this will be next. Okay.
All right. The next thing we're going to move on to is the hobbyist steam engine. We're going to try not to break this one, but I'm not guaranteeing. All right.
Oh.
A hobbyist steam engine burns. It's made by Railcraft, and it burns fuel. Any fuel that burns, it heats water into steam. It gives you a 1.6 Minecraft joules per tick maximum. To make it, I'm going to do this first just in case I break it. I can steal this. To make it, you use 2 gold-plated gears, a piston, some glass, and 3 gold nuggets.
Oh, I'm assuming you need coal for it.
You can use coal, wood. You can use anything, and you have to make sure that you put water in this one. You see over here on the far right, we have some water cans in here that are used to refill this when that it takes room. As this one heats up, it starts off really slow at like 0.4, and it just builds up the heat, and eventually it'll start filling this. To the left, it has a steam line, and as you can see, it's starting to fill it up, and that'll start.
It's moving now.
Yep, and now it takes a while for this one to heat up, and it shows you the output right there. Right now, it's doing 0.2 megajoules, so it actually starts off at 0.1. And the higher the steam goes, and the warmer it gets, the more it turns out. And as you can see, we're 0.2, we're working on 0.3.
Yeah. The
steam's going straight up, and this one right here works pretty good, but you got to make sure to have an output. Now we're at 0.4. Now look at it go up. 0.89, 1 megajoule.
Yeah, and you've definitely got to make sure you've got water for this, otherwise it'll overheat and blow up. Just like the combustion engine from.
When you run this out, you're done. You are definitely done.
Yeah, we may or may not have done that already. But yeah, even after the thing with these engines is even after you switch it off, it'll keep going for a while until it starts cooling back down.
Well, it's going to use up the fuel that's working that you already have in it too.
Oh, it uses all the steam up?
Yeah, it uses up. It's going to use the steam to fill up this other. It's got. Oh, wait a second. Not the steam. Well, maybe I don't know. I don't remember what I was talking about.
It'll
use any of the fuel to create steam that's left over, and I don't mean this fuel. I mean the fuel in the little fire box. It's gonna put all that fire into the steam.
Oh, I got
another one. Yeah.
All right.
This is a nice steam engine. Simple. But
safer.
I wouldn't recommend using it because it's really not all that effective. Now what we have here is also, both of these are Railcraft engines. These are the 2 best steam engines we have out here. We have a commercial steam engine and a industrial steam engine. Now the commercial steam engine will take you all up to 4 Minecraft joules per tick.
Which is pretty good.
The industrial takes you up to a whopping 8 megajoules per tick. Both of these run off a steam boiler. And if you don't know anything about a steam boiler, I'm going to take you back here and show you about that. This is a steam boiler. You have to have a continuous supply of water going into the steam boiler. I got some coal right here to show you. Inside the steam boiler is set up very similar to what we were just looking at. You pop your coal in there, it starts up, and it's going to start filling this up with steam.
Whoops.
Unless somebody breaks it.
Unless your mouse freaks out and break it.
And destroys all of our coal.
I got it.
That's payback for breaking all these other engines. So.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I got it. Oh no, I didn't get it.
Coal. So, anyways, as this let him fix that, and as this goes, it builds up the steam on the left. You're gonna get your temperature up just like the other one, and it takes water on your right, so you can use cans, water barrels, whatever, buckets, whatever you want, and it slowly build up. See, it's building up temperature. It's going to take a bit of fuel. I recommend if you're going to use a steam boiler to throw some coal coke in it, because it'll last longer. It'll heat up quicker and last longer. It's going to use a lot to get it up to heat temperature at first.
So let me get this straight. Does it need to have a certain pipe, and does it have to have like the water going in the bottom and the steam coming out of the top?
That's what we're just about ready to talk about next. The water from the pump has to go into the bottom. That's how it takes it in. The steam comes out of the steam tank, so you have to make sure you're above the bottom, and they need to be gold pipes. It's recommended gold pipes because the gold pipe goes faster and takes it to it, and that it's recommended directly on the wiki to use the gold pipe setup.
All right,
so we have gold waterproof pipe.
You make those little boilers by solid fueled fireboxes and high pressure boilers.
Yeah, and this right here is the smallest you can make, which is a 1x1 boiler. You have one block and then you have one on top, so that's actually a functioning boiler. This is a 2x2 boiler, and you can also make a 3x3 boiler, which is even larger. If you're going to, this right here, a 1x1 boiler, will fire a commercial steam engine by itself. This big job is enough to fire an industrial steam engine by itself. If you have more than that, you probably would want to make the 3x3.
Yeah. So if I don't want to turn these on at the same time.
Well, you can. It's just not going to be produced. They're not going to produce to their maximum output.
Oh, and until these redstone engines receive a signal, it won't pump the steam in.
Okay. So it's just gonna build the steam up in here.
Yeah.
It's still cold. It needs to hit 100 degrees Celsius before it'll steam.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, well, steam's created at 100 degrees. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If this is true to life physics, that's what it's going to have to do. But it is Minecraft, so who the hell knows?
Yeah, that's a good point. So,
you know how that works. Some people feel that use real life physics, and some people just make up their own crap as they go along. All right. So remember, if this video has helped you at all, go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to our channels. We're going to put links to our channels and everything down in here. That way we both can hang out, and we're going to come up here and show you this lovely sword we built. Actually, I'm not going to say I built. All I did was say, hey, make it an emerald sword, and he made it an emerald sword.
Yep. And, yeah, I'm not going to take full credit because it kind of looks like poop. But
down here we got some things that he's going to show you on his channel about the actual usage of a steam engine versus the usage of a
electrical engine with speed boost.
The speed boosts. Going to basically have a race and show you which one's more effective. And he's already primed these up, so they'll be jumping from the get, unlike mine, which we're working on. Maybe they might turn on one of these days. Yeah, we have steam now. Like I said, right around 100 degrees Celsius. So let's turn on.
Ooh, pretty.
And they put up pretty particles of steam as they go. And
yeah, because this boiler's it's gaining steam pretty quickly.
Yeah, once it hits that temperature, it fills up very quickly. Yeah, and it holds a ton. This size holds 25,000. Excuse me, 256,000 units of steam.
Well, it's already putting out 7.8 Minecraft joules right now.
There's enough steam. There's enough steam in there. It might be enough to do, but we're draining on the steam. We're still building on the steam side actually, so it might just be enough to run both of these together all the time. I
mean, this redstone cell it's scanning quite a bit.
Whoop, your head.
10,500, 10,600. So, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so this is definitely definitely if you want to get into this, and you don't have time to make all those lovely solar panels, ultimate hybrid solar panels. This is definitely probably your second best engine in the game.
Yep.
I'm willing to say, but it has a lot of things you have to do to it, and you have to pay attention to it. So it's not a simple thing.
Because all of these railcraft and thermal expansion engines, along with the combustion, will explode if they're not set up right.
Yeah, so something like this, this would actually be a good setup, where you come through to a redstone energy cell, and then you could take the energy out of that, go somewhere else. That way, you always had this cell to fill up. Should something happen and it's whatever you're working with stop.
Yeah, like this is an MFFS or MFSU for industrial craft. Essentially, they're pretty much the same thing, but this holds Minecraft joules instead of EU.
Exactly.
So if you guys want to see any other tutorials from us, just let us know in the comments or message us on each one of our channels. So you want to do the outro?
What we're going to do for an outro? Let's see.
I was just going to do a 3, 2, 1. Thanks so much for watching.
Three, two,
See you guys
one.
next time.
Thanks so much for watching again, and hope you enjoyed this. And as I always say, stay safe and have fun.
Bye-bye.
Later.